Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 49 of quitting drinking alcohol. Today I wanted to talk about how you feel and look after quitting drinking alcohol. Now, it's no surprise that when you spend years, decades in my case, putting a poison in your body, that it's bound to affect the way you feel and the way that you look, and your overall health. And, as I mentioned, when I started this whole process, I was 212 pounds. My blood pressure was through the roof. I was puffy and bloated. I felt horrible. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I felt like I could just drop dead at any moment, sometimes I'd wake up and my heart would just be, I could feel it pounding in my chest. I was having just all kinds of check engine lights and red flags and warning signs, and so not to mention overall health, but the way I looked, overweight. I'm still overweight, but I've lost about 10 to 12 pounds already, and I just feel so much better. People haven't seen me in the last month that see me say, wow, you look different, you look brighter, and my family's noticed that I'm just not as puffy, I'm not as red, not as fat. I have more energy, I have more confidence. The list just goes on and on of all the positive things when it comes to your mental well-being, physical well-being, and spiritual well-being. And when you've got all three of those things firing on all 8 cylinders, because you're doing what's right by all three of those things, your mind, body, and spirit, there's no choice but for your just existence to be so much better. And so I've never had a shortage so far of talking about all the negative effects of drinking and all the positive effects of quitting drinking. So it just makes me think, why the heck did I ever drink in the first place? And I think once you start along on this journey of quitting drinking alcohol, the longer you do it, the more realizations you have, the more negative things that were in your life start falling to the wayside, and the more positive things you just start to notice. And that's where I guess the magic in this whole process happened, is that you start going, why was I doing that? And why would I ever want to go back to it? And when you first quit, it's not that way. You still feel like you're giving something up that's some great thing, when in actuality, it's the one thing that's destroying your well-being and making you not the best possible person you can be, and giving you a worse life than you could have, if you quit it. And so I just want to encourage you guys, if you're in the first couple of weeks, couple of days, or thinking about quitting drinking, as I said in one of my recent videos, you can't rush this process. It takes time and you have to have patience. But I was always wishing I could have talked to somebody, and I just maybe never found that right person where they sat me down and said, hey, look, Nate, give it a month. These are the things that happen. These are the tough times. These are the good times. This is what starts to occur once you put down the alcohol. And it's a slow process in the beginning, but then once you get into it, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, all of a sudden the magic starts to happen, and you'll sit there and go, why did I ever drink in the first place? And it wasn't giving me anything good. And like I said, you just start to realize all the positive things that are starting to happen, and how all the negative things that were in your life are disappearing. So, and not that looking good is a major priority. I mean, I don't think any of us want to look bad, but it's just another bonus that comes along. You'll start to be less puffy, less red, less, I don't know, it's just this overall look, it seems like, that you have, or I had when I was drinking, that just you look unhealthy, you know. And because you are, you know, who looks healthy when they're drinking a toxic substance every single day in mass quantities, you know. And then not to mention the way you feel. I mean, that's more important to me than the way I look. Is, you know, can I do and am I capable of doing all the things I want to enjoy in life? Do I have the energy? Am I getting good sleep so I wake up refreshed? And that wasn't happening when I was drinking. So now I feel, you know, 100 times better, you know, than what I did when I was poisoning myself every day. So yeah, you'll just see. I mean, these are just a couple of the benefits of quitting drinking alcohol, is the looking and feeling better. But it's definitely something worth mentioning. And you know, I'll continue to do these videos for 365 days and talking about all the good of quitting drinking versus all the bad from continuing to drink. And every day a thought pops in my head of what I can talk about, and that was just the one today. So if you guys need help quitting drinking, go back to my day 1 video, follow along day by day. Today's day 49. You'll have, when this is all said and done, full year's worth of videos to follow along with. And and it's nice when you're on day 1 or week 1, day 2, to jump forward to how was I feeling on day 30? What's it like to get to a month and a half? And pretty soon here I'm coming up on 2 months, and I'll give you some perspective on that. And then it'll be 90 days and 6 months and a year. And you know, it'll be something hopefully that's inspirational and give some folks out there some motivation, because I think we all are kind of looking for that when we are having a hard time quitting drinking. And I'm here to tell you guys, any temporary discomfort that you're going to get in the beginning process of this is just that, it's temporary, versus an entire life of true joy and physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. It's not even a question of what's better. This is the life for me now, and that's it. So anyway, guys, most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss. You are. You guys have a great day.